Men value their money for the most part. Women value, their body. And that's kind of what, all this shit based around. A lot of people have different perspectives, but, basically, what it boils down to, for what we value the most, that's what men and women value their bodies. So, what I'm saying? It's going to be a hell of a conversation. Y'all, y'all join in with this shit. It's going to be a little roller coaster. So, we're going to kick this shit off my young niggas first. Let them niggas handle this shit. So, what y'all got to say on this?
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to agree with you to the extent of the men valuing the money and women valuing the body. To an extent. So when I say to an extent, women, when you talk about, I'm more so ask a question than I'm going to say what I feel about it.
Right.
So it's levels to it. It's levels to this whole conversation. Cut it off. Just saying you went live. It's levels to the conversation. So one level is the chick that you're dealing with, your main chick, the ride or die, whatever you want to call it. Then there's the other situation, which is the chick that you don't know, she pop up on you, somebody you just dealing with, like a little fuck buddy or whatever. So when you say different values, so the women that you're dealing with, or the woman that you're dealing with at the time, your main chick, would you approach her in a way of, let me see if I can ask this question. Would you approach her with the same thing that you would approach your side chick with? Like if your woman is saying like, can you get me a soda out the store? Would you approach her saying, you gonna give me some ass tonight and we gonna get you a soda? Or how would you approach that situation?
It depends on how I feel at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You asking me that now. I'm that kind of nigga. Depends on how I feel at the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. I might like, look, if I get you this, you gonna do something special for me? I might be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But a random bitch, oh yeah, bitches. If you ask me for and dime, bitch, I want some pussy. That's just how it's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Unless I already know you be cool like that. Other than that, bitch, that ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. What you gotta say, Jeff? What's happening?
I feel like if you're talking to a female or a young lady and she asks you for things like, especially if you don't really know her like that, like what's the thing that happened a couple years ago? This thing about women asking for like $40, they short $40 or something like that. Like at that point in time, I'm be like, okay, $40, and then we gonna be doing something later, right, or something like that. But if you like know the girl or whatever, that's your girlfriend, she asks you something, that ain't too much too big a deal, because 9 times out of 10 you already smashing her. That's not like a new thing. It doesn't the value of the gift, especially expands when you already like in a relationship.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Can I jump in on this?
Go ahead.
Can I jump in on this? Look,
Go ahead.
God damn it. It's my money. If you ask for it, my money, I want what you value because I value my money the most. So I want what you value the most, your motherfucking body. Give me that ass. Because guess what, motherfucker? You gonna want what I value the most. This damn change in my pocket. So I don't give a damn we in a relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Look, keep the ass coming, I'm gonna keep this money coming. You know what I'm saying? Again, look, that's an even exchange to me. Because what you value the most, you know what I'm saying? You giving up what I value the most, I'm giving up. So don't play me like that.
All right,
you
so
know what I'm saying?
Let me throw a monkey wrench in it. Let's flip it. So let's say the woman, values her money, and it is women like that hold power and what you call it, and are big in their field of their career, and they might be the money maker.
Don't value in that shit.
All right. The women, listen, hypothetically, the women that hold the power and carry the value of money as the bread thing, that's what they need, and the only thing they need you for is your penis. How would you feel about that then?
Look here.
Am I getting gifts?
No. Check this out.
She gonna
check this out.
Rolex?
Look, that's some kind of power trip shit. She's still bringing that nigga in on the value of her body, regardless of what that money do. You know what I'm saying? She figure like, okay, cool, I can still put this pussy on this nigga and still control that nigga. That's what most women bank on, even the motherfuckers with money. I deal with bitches who got chains, got long fucking money, and that's what it's about. I can still put this pussy on this nigga, control this nigga. So guess what? A man feel the same way how she do. No matter how long her money is, she still gonna bank on her pussy. You know what I'm saying? Controlling you.
All right. So what you saying?
That's why you call niggas tender dick out here.
So what you're saying is money is the power trip. If you're about your money, then you basically saying you control the situation.
With dudes, yes. If your money is long enough, you do control the situation. Give a fuck. That's why they say, you know what I'm saying, like shit, what money talk bullshit walk 1,000 miles. That's why that shit come from men. That shit don't come from fucking female. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see female, money don't mean nothing to me. That's bullshit. Yes it do. Man, look, bro. The only reason why females say money don't mean nothing to them, it do, but guess what they gonna do? They gonna put that pussy on your ass. They got that wet, and they, you know what I'm saying? And they can suck a mean, they can suck a mean one, nigga. You gonna damn near do whatever the fuck they add. I done seen niggas tell the bitch they love them just off of head. Just off of what they can do with their body, my nigga. So that's their control thing. The money with us is control. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, man. Like, I understand, like, you know, the different values and how people see shit, but when you break that shit down like that, that's basically how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck, like, a nigga will be like, hey, look, man, I'm doing with this bitch. And even the niggas that's ducks out here, man, I'm doing all this shit, she ain't even let me fuck yet. Cause a nigga looking at that shit, I want what she values, she got what I'm value, you know what I'm saying, what I value. Right. You know what I'm saying? Look. Homegirl talking about, you right. Yeah, that's how shit go. That's my dog, you know what I'm saying? She know what's happening out here, that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Women break niggas down with the pussy and niggas break women down with the money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course she can really like that nigga, but you know, I mean, shit. But if that nigga money long, she gonna be able to stand your ass a little bit longer. Think about niggas that ain't slinging no dick like that, but they got money. That bitch gonna stay there. Think about a bitch that ain't got nothing, and all she got is that pussy. That nigga gonna stay there majority of the time, unless he a strong dude that don't give a fuck about her pussy. But it take a while to learn that shit. But for the most part, that's just how the shit go.
Well, women offering sexual acts for money and things is the oldest profession in the world, man. That's prostitution.
I mean, you can call it what you want to, but it's still it's almost the same way around the board, however you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's different levels, the tricking. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels, the exchange of that shit. But at the same time, it's the same shit. Women value their bodies, men value the money. And that's how we control each other. Y'all done made plenty of bitches try to I'm gonna put this pussy on that nigga, bitch. That shit don't work, but it got to the point it didn't work with me no more.
I mean, alright.
We got to the point.
When I was young, bitch, I got to follow this hoe wherever she go. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, once I got older and wiser, my money got longer, that shit ain't even fake the nigga no more.
Okay, well, what about, so we're going to talk about the power that women got. We're going to talk about the power that they got. Outside of the vagina, the cooch, whatever you want to call it, they have mental power over us too, even before they give us coochie. They do.
Because it's the hope that a nigga go get some pussy.
I don't think that's the only reason.
Shit.
Think about somebody that you actually like. It's past the whole value of coochie and all that shit. It is.
Look at her. She ain't controlling me. I still want that pussy. That's the only reason I'm sticking around for real. Now, if I get that pussy and I still like after that, then we got something to talk about. Just like when women, if you throwing the money, or you got money, after she see you, okay, cool, he'll do this and that for me. Damn, okay, I kind of like this nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? It's only very few men and women out here that will fuck with each other when both of y'all broke.
That's true.
That's very few.
When you down bad, it is.
Well, no,
very few far in between. But women still gonna fuck with you based off potential.
I got
potentially to get the dog.
I got a little rebuttal to that.
Okay.
Now how many men and women that you know ain't got two nickels to rub together, but still down for each other? Now you ain't got nothing, she ain't got nothing, but y'all still fucking with each other.
You got y'all some fucking fools then.
No, man, you taking out the part of love, man. It's love. You love that person. Ain't got nothing to do with the sex at that point.
Love is a 4-letter word like fucking shit. Nigga Nigga, fuck that. Love is a 4-letter word like fuck and shit. Cause guess what? Listen, if sex and money didn't matter, motherfuckers would not get divorced over that shit on a regular fucking basis. They would not make pills to keep niggas dick hard. You know what I'm saying? Think about that shit, bro.
I mean, when
They would not make lube for women for when they ain't, when they having them dry spells, pussy dry as fuck, and they make lube to keep that bitch going. Think about that shit. If it wasn't based upon that, if it was not based upon that, it wouldn't go like that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say that even though I never been married before, I have like looked up the little statistics or whatever, and they say like marriage is like 50% of marriages will divorce or something, and they'll be like a major part of that is money, but not necessarily sex. But if you ain't making no money, you're not able to provide for you and your family. You ain't gonna want to have no sex.
I mean, but you can also take that back in the day too. How men came, and I think that's where it's really stemmed from. Think about how the man was the provider back in the day, and without him being a provider, nothing worked. Because the woman's gonna stay home and take care of the children and stuff like that. So she wasn't working. So I think that's really where a lot of this stems from, as far as putting the value of money on men and what we value as far as that. But I really don't think that sex is the only thing that keeps, women that have mental control over us. Because it's really not. Like, imagine, put it like this. Let's say you're dealing with somebody and the sex not all that great. But you really, really like that person, potential, all these great things, they got all these great things going for them, but the sex just not there. But you sticking it out with them because you really like that person.
Right.
So in that case, it has nothing to do with sex. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, look here. Hell with all that.
A 3-letter word like
Fuck and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm just being honest about the situation. People can lie to themselves, all that. You stand with each other for that relationship will not last forever. That shit won't last because people still get with each other based on potential. I don't give a fuck how much you like a nigga.
That's true.
And how much you like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, look, disclaimer. I'm not saying bitch because this is what I'm called there. This is how I talk. But it's not based upon that. It's based upon, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what you can do for me. Eventually it's gonna be that. Regardless however much you like somebody, like, hey, look, motherfucker, something got to come too. If not, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep being on the same bullshit.
Can't keep being
broke. You know what I'm saying? Right. Can't keep being broke.
Yeah.
And you can't keep not giving me no pussy. Something got to give. It's gonna be like that.
Well, eventually, and then see, there's the next thing. So, my problem with this whole situation, as far as men having the power of money and women having the power of their body, is a woman can control you. Control. Let's say y'all stay in the same household, and she get pissed off with you or whatever.
Yeah,
we listen, man.
We got you.
We got you, Cole.
So,
we got you, man.
y'all stay in the same household. Stay in the same household, you paying the bills or however the situation is, but you are the money, the breadwinner.
Right.
But, she still controls it with her vagina. Meaning that when she get pissed off, she can take that away, but you can't take your money away because that still got to come in. That's the biggest issue that I had. No, if you paying the bills in that house, you can't take away your money. But she can always take away her vagina when she wants to.
Look here. All that we playing about taking away vagina, guess what? I won't buy you a motherfucking thing. Out that bitch, I pay these bills. I got to pay bills to live any fucking way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna play with me like that. I just ain't that kind of motherfucker. It's a lot of niggas out here like that too. Ain't gonna play that kind of shit there. But goddamn it, you got females out here that play games like that, control niggas. I don't see how. You know what I'm saying? And especially if nigga the breadwinner. But that shit happens like that all the time. But you ain't that. You know what I'm saying? A man, you not go play with a motherfucker like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, bitch, I cut all this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Why you think niggas like, you know what? And I see niggas, I'm gonna go find me a side bitch. No, I'm not gonna find me no side bitch. Fuck that. You gonna do what you supposed to do, I'm gonna be out this bitch. That's what the fuck, that's what how the shit, that's how it's supposed to go. Because guess what? You got a role and I got one. We gonna play this motherfucker like it's supposed to be played. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm up and say, man, like, it ain't no game, nigga. It's all chess, nigga. Like say, nigga, it ain't checkers, it ain't what? It's chess, it ain't checkers.
Right.
Is it, you know what I'm saying? That's true. Because guess what? You gotta play your role as a queen, and I'm gonna play my role as a king. And both of us doing our, you know what I'm saying, doing our part, shit will roll smooth. The moment a motherfucker deviates from that shit gets fucked up all the time. Yeah, niggas say you should see the signs lead her. You should. But, you know, niggas don't always see that shit. We always get blinded by the pussy. Oh, damn. Best pussy I ever had. Niggas get blinded by that shit all the time. We all fuck up like that every now and again. But, you know what I'm saying? If you a real motherfucker about your shit. You know what I'm saying? If you an old man out here, that shit ain't gonna last long. Like, most females know not to play with a real female, a real woman that gets with a real man, she know not to even play like that. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? She know, all right, cool. Give a fuck. I know some females be hurting like a motherfucker and to take pop some motherfucking pain pills and get that nigga that pussy because that's, she know that's what he wants.
Sound forced.
I mean, it ain't forced, but look, but she know it's not forced. She know her role. You know what I'm saying? She know her role to keep her man happy and satisfied, and that's his man's role too. But I know my role is more financial than anything. You get what I'm saying?
Your role as a provider. So
Right, I'm a provider, so financially, I'm gonna take care of that shit. Now, sometimes I might fall short, but you ain't gonna stay with me forever if I stay short.
No, they gonna leave.
Well, what it is, the only thing that get unconditional love is women and kids.
That's true. I
Cause,
think
because
women, puppy, and kids, nigga.
Yeah,
That's it.
because the only thing men get is conditional love. Like, I love you as long as this happens. I love you as love as this happens.
Oh, you done did this, and now I gotta love you the right way.
Right. You provided this, so I love you for this, so you get this.
Well, I'm glad you said that. We talking about that shit. Oh, that's real shit.
I'm starting to see that more common with women now. The man, the importance of the man.
That shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though, you saying shit though.
Men don't get love. We don't get love, honestly. Not the way we have to love them. And I think I said that before, that we have to do so much, not even financially, we have to just do so much to keep a woman around and keep her happy, that a lot of times we just get forgot about it.
That's true. That's all true, bro. I can't even disagree with that.
I think if you get into a routine of it, that can make a situation like that. I think as long as like we know what we're doing, but if we get on like a schedule thing, that's when it kind of messes up.
You know what else is the problem? They get a lot of influence from other people too, from other females. Like they say, oh, your man should be doing this, your man should be doing that.
Society too.
Right.
Social media fucked that.
Social media did it.
Social media fucked a lot of y'all female relationships up. Just know that social media done fucked y'all all the way to fuck up. That's y'all thinking.
And some of that stuff is unrealistic. You can't expect me. Like, I'll give you an example. You expect me to go to work all damn day, and come home and be at your beck and call, and I can't even get a hot cooked meal and you at my house. How that go?
Hot cooked meals from head. That's all nigga want.
Not even the head. I just want a home cooked meal.
I want the head. I want the motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? But after that, shit might, you know what I'm saying? Shit finna go down after that. You know what I'm saying? Like. Shit, you look. A lot of females, think about this. A lot of females hate hoes because hoes know what to do to keep a nigga. Some of them do, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, they go like that.
I don't like hoe hate.
And so we talking about, you know what I'm saying? Look, okay, men are love unconditional, but it's every blue moon. We talking about as a whole. Men are love.
All junk men are not love unconditional. They gotta be a phenomenal man for you to start loving them unconditionally. It's steps to it. But from jump, we gotta put our all into it for a woman to be down for us, regardless, or even stay with us.
That's true. That's all true. I agree with you on that. It's never from the get go. Cause you know what I'm saying. If I start falling by the wayside, what the fuck wrong with this nigga?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get me a nigga that's doing what. Why you went and fuck that nigga? Cause he doing shit you ain't doing.
Nah, what it is y'all text every day, let you miss a day.
Or miss a time, started some shit.
Real shit.
And it's so weird because you ain't gotta talk to me all day. I can go all day without talking to you. I might shoot you a text, hey, how you doing? You alright? Cool, but we ain't gotta be on the phone all day.
Man, I can skip a week. I ain't gotta talk to you every
But
day.
listen, you know the weirdest shit I ever seen? And I done heard almost every female say this. If I'm talking to a nigga and he don't answer his phone one day, I'm done with him. Bitch, wait a minute, what? That's how I'm looking at it like, what the fuck? But you can go without talking to me for a day,
And I'm fine.
and I'm fine with it. And first thing you gonna tell me is my phone, I pay the bill. You're right. It's right on my
bring
end
the
too.
conversation up to you. I don't care.
No.
Right, I mean, most guys don't. But I'm just saying though, if a guy mention it, that's what's said.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I done seen this shit. They done been skits online about this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on, man.
What it is? You hit them up, be like, "Hey, stranger," be like, "God, no, I ain't talking to you what 2 days."
Because most of the time, females fear a dude spending his time and money elsewhere.
That's true.
So she
That's-
looking
that's
for,
true.
I gotta secure this bag. That's why most chicks do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And most chicks, that listen, bro. Most chicks have, you know what I'm saying, the promise of their pussy, of their body to a dude. That's why most dudes stick around. Like, I'm sticking around and wait on him. But she looking for this nigga to, think about how chicks was back in the day. I'm old enough to really remember this shit. You had to jump through hoops to get a bitch to give you some pussy. You had to jump through some motherfucking hoops.
Certain ones you still do. I mean, it's a lot easier now, but you still.
It's way easier now.
You gotta
but-
still jump through hoops with certain females.
It definitely depends on.
And y'all generation, but they getting pussy away.
Damn.
I mean,
There's a lot of them doing
They
it.
getting
but-
pussy way better than auctions, nigga. Nigga, real shit, bro. Nigga, that shit like going in the motherfucking Dollar General. Bitch, all you want is motherfucking all 5 or what 4. Bitch, just running. That's how easy that shit is nowadays. That shit is crazy.
But I got
fuck.
standards, so I don't even want them kind of females.
I mean, but it's out here though.
Yeah, I mean,
No, it's definitely.
But I mean, when you say the same thing about your generation when you was growing up,
They
that
did
it was women out there. I don't know what y'all had. The McDonald's, they didn't have Big Mac back then.
Listen. I tell my sons this, right? This is how I qualify females. Women, bitches, and hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, this is how I qualify them.
Okay.
Women, bitches, and hoes. You know what I'm saying? Your bitch, she gonna take you through all the hell in the fucking world. Your hoe, that's the easiest bitch to get. Your woman, you gonna have to really work for her. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Some
that's the one
chicks-
that you want though.
Right, that's
That's
one
why you gotta
that's
make
the one
the
that you
commitment
want. But you kind of get that later on in life. You can always get the women kind of later on. You know what I'm saying?
What's
Like,
uh,
I'm just being real. You always kind of get that later on. Early in life, you get the bitches and the hoes. I'm just saying how I go. Usually, you always catch her bitch phase or her hoe phase early in life.
With the whole face.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
There's
look,
a video like
right.
that.
We already went
Yeah.
there. Right, we
Check
already
that
went
video
there. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm
But-
gonna check that out.
yeah, I'll go check out the whole phase. That's good. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But you always catch a bitch around that time of her life. You know what I'm saying? At an early stage in life. The older you get, you start catching the women.
Slow
And, you know what I'm
down.
saying? They slowed down. They got their shit together. They done got all that bullshit out their life. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? It don't always work like that, but for the most part, that's how it go. In my age group, it definitely worked out like that. Because most of the cats I know settling down now. You know what I'm saying? Like, majority of us the females and all are settling down. We finding good motherfuckers. Because most of the females that I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, my timeline and all that shit, I watch them motherfuckers go through their bitch and hoe phase. I watch them. And now a lot of them are good women because they got through all that fuck shit in their life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But most of the I don't watch them over be some hoes out here. I'm just saying.
That goes back to what you're saying. Was saying earlier though, but about same values, different shit. See now when they were in they bitch phase or their hoe phase, maybe they value their body more. But now in the women phase, I mean it's not exactly what you're saying, but in the women phase they don't value it as much as they did once before. You feel me?
I get it. I get what you're saying to an extent.
Yeah,
Well, what's the extent, though?
meaning that as you grow older, you evolve, or you should, or maybe evolve into a better person. Because the same thing you did at goddamn 17, 18, 19.
You shouldn't be doing
You're not.
that.
Yeah, you should be doing it when you're almost
half
30.
that shit in your 20s.
Yeah, you a fucking fool at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely. But I mean that also comes from just life. Life teach you shit, the L's, the wins, all this shit.
Right.
So, you know, you shouldn't be the same person in the next 5 years anyways, just in general.
Yeah, but you still go value the same shit. I mean, the only difference is, but I'm just saying, like, okay, the only difference is I'm saying is, like, women still value their body more. They still value their body when they're young. They value men, we value our money more. That's why they say the older you get as a man, your stock goes up. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say an older man is more valuable than an older woman. I don't know if y'all ever heard that before.
I ain't heard
But the reason why, because guess what? You have more knowledge. Your money way longer. You know what I'm saying? And women look at older. That's why women at a young age date older men for security. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You know, niggas date older women at a young age. Say, hey man, I got this old little bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? I can pull it. It's for bragging rights.
That's true.
Niggas fuck with older bitches for bragging rights. That's all that shit goes. Yeah, you learn shit, you like, damn, that bitch freaking mode is always turned the fuck up. She ain't on that bullshit that the old girl of the street on. You know what I'm saying? Old girl at the schoolhouse.
She done turned out.
Right, she done turned out. Now I'm looking at the rest of your old man. Bitch, you on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's some real
always
shit
like an
though.
older female, you know, that's my thing.
Yeah, you know, put you in place.
I ain't damn bitch gonna put nigga ass. I'm just saying.
Here we
Hey,
go.
look. Check this out. Ain't damn bitch gonna look. Ain't damn bitch gonna put me in my place.
We ain't talking
Nah.
Like,
Nah. My woman can guide the fuck out of me, but put me in my place. Okay, then say that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We ain't go.
yeah.
Just say that, nigga. We ain't go. You know what I'm saying? Skip
Not
around,
put me in
no
my
shit.
place, but he knew what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
he-
Man. It's just
Oh, that's
guide you.
cold.
It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah, she puts you in the right place, man. She guides you in the right direction. Puts you in,
Like
you know,
maybe like it's guiding you to the right place, kind of. So
kind of, you know.
I mean, a woman go do that though. You know
the
what I'm
right
saying?
woman.
The right one.
She will.
Well,
Because
look,
the
hey,
wrong
look,
one can
shit.
tear you down completely.
Whew, nigga, don't
that's
do
why.
that.
What it is, you gonna lose money chasing bitches, but you never lose bitches chasing money. Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that shit go. Boy, look here, boy. You chase a bitch, but you can lose a lot of change out here, nigga.
You lose more than some damn change. You lose your mental too.
Mental, life, all that shit.
All that.
I die about this pussy. Nigga, too fast, nigga. Like this.
I never.
Man, look here, man. Hey, look, we looking for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we do the live thing while we on here. So, you know what I'm saying? Look, y'all join in this conversation. Y'all got some shit to say. Has to be the right woman to guide you. Yeah, you right. You know what I'm saying?
that's completely
Yeah,
right.
the nigga fucking up the mic, though. Huh? Yeah, that's what it is.
Don't talk about
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
People
man.
comment on them.
Yeah, people commenting on here. You know what I'm saying? Some good folks. It's a good ass little conversation, man. This shit turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
It's still going. I mean, I got another comment.
What's up?
I got another.
Yes,
I
sir.
wish that they was, you know, chime in a little bit more. We can answer some questions. But
What question, y'all?
yeah, give us some questions. Nah, about that whole woman thing, about, you know, the right woman guiding you in the right direction and stuff like that. I'm gonna speak about the women that don't, and how, you know, they like to throw it in our age groups.
Basic
We're gonna
ass
talk about
bitches.
this. No,
Basic
my
bitches.
God.
Basic bitches.
The word toxic, that word that I hate so much. They like to throw the word toxic out on men. You know, oh, you toxic because you're not treating her. Oh, you toxic because you're zodiac sign. That zodiac sign shit drives
That's
me
some
nuts
bullshit.
too. It is. But a lot of times, the women that like to throw out the word toxic really be the ones that's the problem. Really be the ones, and they try to put, you know, it's almost like
They try to play victim.
it's the victim role, but they really are the problem. And the shit that you deal with, the emotional shit, and the stress that you go behind some of these women, it ain't even worth it.
Like,
But-
like you do 20 things for them, but then you mess up on number 21.
Right, and then that's all they have.
It erases everything else that you did wrong.
Because most chicks used to only they pussy controlling the nigga. That's what they bank on. Like I said, it go back to what we was originally talking about. You know what I'm saying? Women try to use their body to control niggas. Now that's what their hold is on life majority of the time. We're not talking about the few that's out there that ain't on that. There's a few out here that ain't really on that. But for the most part, that's how shit go, and that's what they bank on. So the moment you don't bite on, oh, I'm giving this nigga the best pussy in the world, oh, you ain't shit. You toxic. Because the nigga ain't biting.
Right?
Think about that shit though. That's exactly how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what motherfuckers choose to believe out here, That's what the fuck these young bitches doing. A lot of old motherfuckers do that shit too.
They do.
Or you know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't the right one and all that shit there. Oh, bitch, I just ain't biting off your bullshit.
Or the ones that, like, I'll just say me. I'm more of a humble person. Like, you'll never know that, you know, I got whatever I got going on. And it's nothing wrong with, you know, showing off what you got. I'm just not that kind of person. But, you know, women will see that you work at a certain place, or, you know, you drive a certain car, you stay at a certain place, and they think it's just immediately associated with money. It might be.
I mean,
but
if it costs enough.
yeah, but just because I live that certain lifestyle or I'm in this certain image does not mean that I have to give you anything that I work hard for. Because at the end of the day, it's still my money. It's still my items. It's still, all this stuff is still mine. If I choose to give you that stuff, then it's my choice. But don't get mad at me and start throwing the word toxic because I don't want to take care of you, my shit. That's my problem.
Oh, they anticipating your voluntary contribution.
Right, yeah, because your friend getting flued out, yeah, that shit. Your friend getting flued out and shit, but you think that I'm gonna do that, and I'm not that dude. I'm not gonna fly you out unless, you know, you that chick for me. I could deal with 10 different chicks and not deal with any of them on that level, because you're not the one. But we can still kick it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fly no bitch. I don't give a fuck.
No, you're not flying you out.
Unless I fuck with you the long
We
way
fly
like that.
together.
Fuck out of here. I don't see how these rap niggas do it. We go, that's a whole nother subject.
Let's go to
But
Puerto
anyway.
Rico, man.
Shit, alright.
Let's go to Puerto Rico, man.
Shit, better get one of them banana hoes in
My
that bitch.
coworker said for $800, y'all gonna live a good life for a weekend.
Hey, man, fuck all that.
Like I said, I ain't spending nothing on the chick if you're not the main one. I just, like, okay, so I might, depending on how much I like it, I might take you to dinner. Now, the level of the dinner depends on who you are, yeah, because you like feeding people. You weird.
I like eating. I don't like going to restaurants by myself.
I can take it.
Bro, I'm with you, nigga. I spent $200 on the meal. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, even when I was in my dating stage, nigga, if we motherfucking hanging, I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking food. That bitch cost $200. We gonna eat good. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
That shit don't matter to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, gifts,
Nah, yeah, the gifts? No, bitch, we ain't on that
Okay,
time.
all right, pause. Since you want to talk about that, let's take it back to the barbershop. When you brought up the topic of how old heads will pretty much give a chick what she want. It could be money, a shoe, whatever.
Nah, I ain't gonna give you much. Old heads ain't gonna give much.
I understand it, but they still gonna give you something to get rid of, is what you said. I just don't understand the whole you said it had to deal with age. I don't understand the whole concept of giving somebody something to get rid of. If I want to get rid of it, I'm just gonna either block you, start answering my phone, and we just not gonna be in contact at all. I don't feel like I have to give you anything for you to get up out of my face. If I don't want to deal with you, I want to deal with you.
Yeah, it changes from chick to chick. You'll learn that over time.
I mean, it does.
Look, that's a lesson you gonna have to really learn over time. I'm just being real with you. That's some shit I had to learn over time, but don't come overnight. Like I said, I thought and talked the same way he's talking at one point. The old niggas that know me know this shit. You feel me? My pops and all, excuse me, goddamn. My pops and all his OGs, yeah, man, look here.
That shit caught you.
Shit caught me a little bit. But my pops and all his OGs, you know what I'm saying? You tell me like, hey, young nigga, you gonna change your mind after this shit sooner or later. I talk the same way, so I understand why he's like that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the youth in him, and it's gonna change over the years. You like, damn, I wish I'd have gave that bitch a little chance, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Get what she want. Sometimes
You don't see how wild that sounds?
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's okay to let a bitch think they won. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's okay because
All right,
it
so
ain't all about winning.
I get that. Let me break it. Let me tell you how I explained it to him. From my generation, since we always got to talk about generations.
I'm only 8 older than you. But okay.
You're in my generation, sir.
These niggas shit. Go ahead, my nigga.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, my nigga.
Go.
So, imagine giving a chick, you know, the city girl phase. Them city girls that you're dealing with, them kind of chicks.
Whole face.
That, sure. Yeah, absolutely whole face, but we call them city girls.
Mm-hmm.
If you give them any kind of money, any type of thing that they want, they not gonna let you go. Because now it looks at you like you a duck. You just gave me what I wanted, now I'm gonna come back and get more.
Mine depends. kind of how you handle bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And you
explain
gotta
how you can handle it
Okay.
and get rid. That's what I want to hear. Explain how you can get rid of a female by giving her what I want and telling her.
Okay, check this out. I've always had to give the gab when it comes to bitches. You know what I'm saying? See, I've always been able to talk a bitch out of draw without getting no motherfucking drop. You feel me? So
That ain't the problem. You talking about getting them. I had no issue getting them. I'm
okay,
talking about getting rid of them.
sometimes you can't get rid of a bitch. Sometimes a bitch will linger on. I'ma get this nigga this pussy until he give me what, you know what I'm saying, some kind of money, and then I'ma drop this nigga. Sometimes it be like that, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you like, damn, I like this nigga, and I get this nigga this pussy. That nigga better do such and such. You know what I'm saying? Some females think like that, especially if you dicking it down good. You know what I'm saying? So guess what you do? You buy that bitch a little something. Now you don't answer your phone. She gonna think she got over on you. So cool, that nigga ain't answering the phone, fuck that, I got that nigga to buy me such and such and such. That done got rid of that bitch. Cause she mad now. And she thinks she got over on you. So now you've gotten rid of that bitch.
So what about the chick that won't leave you alone when you give it to her? When you give her whatever she want or whatever it is, it could be expensive ass dinner, nightcap, whatever.
I ain't never had that problem.
I'm talking about women
I
in
can't
this
relate.
generation. But I'm telling you, from this generation, you can't do that. A lot of these females, you cannot just give them what they want. It's not gonna get rid of it. It's actually gonna make it worse.
Because
And
they're
like
gonna
I
get
said,
something else.
exactly. And honestly, if they roll like that,
I ain't never had a young bitch problem, so I don't know.
I'm just speaking in general.
The older I got, the older money, you know.
Listen. But if they roll like that, they're gonna get their friends involved too. Cause now you the duck of the group. Now we can all, we're gonna give you some ass or whatever, sure, cause that's important. But now we all getting some money from. I'm gonna send you a cash out request for $150.
Ain't no cash up. Bitch.
I'm just saying. You said give her what she want to get rid of it. It don't work like
bitch.
that.
I'm gonna leave that bitch on the dresser, huh? Bye, I'm out. You ain't cash out me shit, bitch. You ain't gonna be able to request no goddamn money. I'm gonna leave what I want to leave, bitch. You're not gonna ask me what to leave.
You sound like an old ass pimp.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. See how the conversation go? See, I sound like an old pimp. You see this shit, right?
Put the envelope in, put the money in the envelope and leave it on the
No,
dresser.
and I ain't gonna put no shit in the envelope. You gonna see this money that I left. You gonna like, damn, this nigga gonna left me $100.
You gotta leave a note on.
Fuck it, yeah, I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
Yeah,
leaving.
on the motherfucking dresser, dog.
I ain't leaving shit.
Get what, bitch? Go about your life.
I'm gonna
bitch.
leave while you sleep. I ain't leaving shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I sound like an old ass pimp, bitch. You ain't go talking about sending cash out request. See, that's the
the
problem.
new
That's the problem these young niggas got. You let these hoes do that.
Don't let them
you
do
would
that.
let-
No,
look,
look.
you
Can't
got
send
that.
requests.
Hey, look. My homie call me old Memphis pimp. Man, look here, man.
They can send a request all they want to. That don't mean I'm
Look,
gonna give them the money.
I'm not giving you what you asked for, bitch. I'm gonna give what I want to. I'm gonna leave what I want to leave them.
What?
You're not gonna tell me what to leave, bitch.
Them
That's
$40.
it should however it go. It can be 40, 50, 100.
You
You
know
know what I'm
it's
saying?
gonna be
Even if I leave
$200.
$200, that shit ain't look. But listen, I come from a, you know what I'm saying? I come from a different kind of background too. You know what I'm saying? I've not always been the working guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then now I work for myself, so my money always came. You know what I'm saying? Like back to back like that. So you got to think about it. Like I'm not looking for. I'm not a paycheck waiting on a paycheck guy.
Right.
I'm not that dude. Really, never have been for real. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. I give a bitch $100. It's nothing. I'm gonna make that shit back in less than an hour. So I never gave a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? So how I look at money and how I value money is totally different from the everyday 9 to 5 guy.
Right. That's
You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna look at the shit totally different. Huh, bitch, you want $100? Go get the fuck out my face. Go about your motherfucking business. Okay, you feel like you got old cool, bitch. I'm finna go make this shit back in way less time you ever could. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck about that little change. I ain't no motherfucking duck, but you ain't gonna try me like I'm no duck. But bitch, go on with
Get
Go on with your little head, go on with your ass out the face.
But would it be considered duckish if she be like, well, shit, I just got off on you. I got what I wanted.
No, cause I still got the pussy. I still got what I wanted out of the
It's
situation.
a mental thing.
I got me some bomb ass head
It's a
and
mental
some
thing.
great push out, some young push out situation. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You think you won, I think I won. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we see this. Look, the same value is just different shit. You feel like you won, I feel like I won. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that's the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you won in the situation, and I feel like I won. I got the fuck I wanted. You got what you want. Almost. Because guess what? I'd rather give you that $100 one time than spend years with your motherfucking ass, and you ain't buy shit. And I'm breaking all kind of bread, and my pockets all fucked up, fucking with your little skank ass. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
That's why you just cut them off.
Okay, trick that though.
I'm saying that's definitely some. I'm telling you.
See, that's why I got the nickname Ice Cold. That's how I got the nickname Ice Cold, bro. See what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Cold with it. You hot right now? That damn drink catching up.
No, nigga, that's just me. Period. That's just me. Period, man. That's just how the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I ain't. Look, like I said, I guess I come from that. You know what I'm saying? And I guess by me also, you know what I'm saying, being a Georgia boy too. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it from, you know what I'm saying, like the music I grew up on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about it. I didn't just grow up on, you know what I'm saying, Trick Daddy, NWA and shit like that. I grew up on motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying, like Otis Redding, Gladys Knight, you know what I'm saying, Barry White, motherfuckers like that.
I grew up on that too.
So I learned, no, I'm just saying, like, I didn't have no choice. That was the era of music I was in. So you always heard it wasn't a choice. You turn on the radio, just the music you heard. Right. So they learned how they serenaded females. So you know what I'm saying? I learned my game from listening to these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the way we deal with women is totally different. You know, and like I said we were talking about in the shop, like, you know what I'm saying, like the women ain't never changed. The dudes have. Dudes done changed completely. Because niggas don't change. Women ain't changed. Women are the same. The only reason I know women are the same, I went to my dog tattoo shop. Bunch of young chicks sitting around. My son watched the shit. Nigga, they like, think about every young chick that comes sitting here. Motherfucker, I be talking, they be like, damn, this nigga here speaking some old game. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee I can get that bitch to go just like that. I guarantee you that shit. I've done it a million fucking times to watch them like, damn, this motherfucker is holding on to what the fuck I say. I still got it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I just be talking me. And I know it works. It's just niggas have completely changed. The niggas ain't got game no more. I watch the shit. Nigga, listen. Daughter 21, 119. Watch these young niggas. That ain't too far from y'all. I watch it, nigga. I got cousins shit y'all age. I watch it. Nigga, the game is not the same no more. Niggas don't even know how to really talk to a female for real.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga, dog, it ain't the females been the same fucking way. You look, I can go back from the time I was in high school to now, to how these young chicks here. They just use different methods, but it's the same fucking way. Females have never changed. They go all the way back, nigga, all the way back from back in the day, nigga. It ain't never changed. The dudes' mentalities have changed in how to talk to females and how to fuck with females. That's the only difference, bro.
Now, what you saying that, wouldn't that contradict what you said earlier about it being easier to get females? Wouldn't that mean that they changed in a way that you or approach or that allow you to approach them?
No. The only reason why it's easy for y'all to get females, because females have devalued their own pussy. When bitches put pussy at $40, the game changed. Alright, let me tell you.
Wait. You just said what I was gonna hit on. Wait.
What's up?
You just hit on what I was about to say. This is the era of, and I mean, it's not different because sex sold back then too. But it's a little bit more open now because you got social media. You probably, but you can literally go access these same females that's running around Jacksonville right now on OnlyFans. You can subscribe to their account. So, saying that females haven't changed, they have. They have because they adjusted with the social media and all that shit. Because back in the day, it wasn't that easy to go see a female that you wanted.
You had to call her house and her daddy answer. You better let me talk to my baby.
I can just log in online and see whatever I need to see. If they
slide into the DMs.
Not my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not my 20s. No. I mean, you can just go see a chick.
I ain't talking about going to see her. I'm talking about access to just seeing her in a way that you shouldn't see online.
Well, even in general, what's FaceTime?
Right.
Snapchat me that pussy. That was a whole movement.
I mean, it all started with Uvu. If you want to take it back to that.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
But what?
Hey, Uvu. Skype, that's
That's the fucking Uber.
Don't worry.
I missed that shit.
Video calls.
Look, OG don't know what we talking about. Don't worry. Skype. Let's go with Skype.
Yeah, Skype.
Okay. Skype.
I wasn't even on Skype, bro. I bullshit you not. But I was traveling the world around that time too. I was in the military at that time, so you know what I'm saying. Like I guess I really wasn't on that way. You know what I'm saying? Like how niggas can see, you know what I'm saying, bitches all over the world. Like nigga, I was actually going to see motherfuckers all over the world. Yeah. So you know, I never really caught that wave because I was really one of the niggas that was in it and doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess, you know, I mean, y'all, I missed that. I'm sorry, everybody. I missed that.
Anyways, you wouldn't have been in it.
You said the way I think?
No, you wouldn't have been on Uber. It was for young people at the time.
Nigga, I wasn't even on that shit.
That was about 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago.
High school.
Yeah.
I wasn't on that type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell of a subject, man. This some shit. This some shit here. You know what I'm saying? But look, I say it boiled down to, like, I mean, we talking all this shit and it still boils back to what the fuck I said. Women value their bodies, men value the money. You know what I'm saying? So it's always break down to the even exchange. We might view it way differently, but it's all the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We have the same fucking values to, you know what I'm saying, to what we hold dear. You know what I'm saying? So
Because man ain't nothing without a dollar.
right, man, ain't shit without a dollar, shit. And you know, I mean, and look, cause look, old nigga told me this: a woman loses value when she can't have money, she can't have babies. You know what I'm saying? A woman loses a lot of value when she can't have babies. That's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hear niggas say a transmission broke. You know what I'm saying? What happened? What happened with a car when the transmission going?
You go get it fixed.
You go, but what if you can't get it fixed? You get rid of it and get a new car, right?
Right. But I you know, we had this conversation the first time off camera.
Right.
You know, I don't agree with that one.
I don't either about women not being able to get because it's something that they can't control.
Yeah.
It's something that they have no control. Yep, drink it, go.
Yeah.
They got no control over if they can have kids or not. I don't think it devalues a woman because there's other ways that you can have kids.
Because
now you might not agree with it.
What if she can have kids but shit? Your soldier's not marching, you feel me?
That's true too.
That's on you.
You know, your dick broke, yes, nigga. You gotta be able to put out kids. Cause guess what? A man should be able to have children until the day he die. How many niggas done croak and got a bitch pregnant at the very moment he died?
But if you have an issue that you can't
that
control,
means something wrong. That means you been fucking up your
it is
body.
something wrong.
That means you been fucking up your body.
No,
you can be born like that.
Born like that. You can have an accident or something.
You believe he grabbed it?
Man,
You believe he homies out here?
listen.
You believe that shit?
That something
Did you
can
get that
happen.
shit from some medical shit that a homie put out here?
I mean, something can mess up your body like that, but in general, we're talking like.
I mean, you can't go all the way back on that because
Yeah.
your parents could have been fucked up and gave you something and now you.
I mean, that mean your parents don't fuck shit.
I mean,
They
that's
fucked you
true.
up.
That's true, but then you're born and now you can't produce the way that you should be.
Okay, check this out, bro. I don't know how chicks is now. Like, I really don't know. I don't get into it. I don't even like be searching for that kind of shit. But like with chicks, with motherfuckers that I know I've dated, what chicks used to always do, especially if they fuck with you, they always want a baby from you. You know what I'm saying?
They still do.
They always right. So guess what? You can't get this woman no baby. 9 times out of 10, she ain't fucking with you. You can't have no babies. Oh nah. Cause guess what? Every woman wants to be a mother. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what the fuck they say. Every woman wants a child. Because you know what I'm saying? If they don't, mentally there's something wrong there. Because guess what? A woman's nature is to be nurturing. So that mother instinct should already be there.
So what about women that even if they can't have kids, what's wrong with adopting? Because that's definitely an option.
Adopting? I don't know about a bad ass mother kid. Fuck them kids. I'm not adopting nobody churn. So if you know me, I don't know what you're
Okay,
gonna
what
do.
about a surrogate mother then? If your wife couldn't have kids, you can also get somebody else to carry your child, man.
So I gotta give a dick up to another
No,
bitch.
no.
Artificial insemination.
Ain't no artificial insemination. I gotta be fucking that. I got to feel that pussy. If my baby come out there, I got to feel that pussy, man. I'm not going through that shit. Got me fucked all the way up.
It's legit. do it all the time.
Man, there's some fucking fool. If I'm talking about artificial, I got to feel that pussy. I ain't finna go through all that shit. That's some goofball ass shit. Well, okay, that's some white folk shit. I'm not finna do that. I don't know how niggas feel for that.
That's what Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union did, man.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
You said you said women are banging their bodies because they wouldn't be giving up $40. they give it up for them $40 because they hope a lot more will come with it. If I put this pussy on this nigga for $40, that nigga gonna give me way more than $40 motherfucking dollars. That's what they do. They still value their body, him. You know what I'm saying? These bitches think they got all the motherfucking game in the world. A lot of females think they got all the gimmicks in the fucking world to get a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's all that shit. That's all that shit basically come from. You know what I'm saying? Bitches think they got all the game in the world because they whap. You know what I'm saying? They wet ass pussy. You know what I'm saying? They think every bitch feel like they got that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they got that, but you know, that's what it is. Like.
Alright, man, you know, it's another episode of Brutal. I feel like this was a great topic. We had a great conversation behind. We even got Jeff to talk.
Right, we got my dog talking for us, man. Look, we got this nigga talking for a change, man. Goddamn.
But we're gonna holler at y'all. It's been another episode of Brutally Honest. Y'all check us out on YouTube. Go follow our Instagram page at Brutally Honest 2021. The YouTube link will be out on Facebook. Tag y'all in, and y'all be blessed. And make sure y'all stay tuned for the next episode.